Welcome to the Zoomer versus Boomer podcast.
Two generations, one conversation.
An unhinged, unfiltered, and unexpected take on ordinary life told in an extraordinary way.
I'm Presley Gregory.
I'm Bill Wong.
No, anyways, that's my take on it, is I think sometimes there are overstepping work boundaries, which I think is funny because you haven't, but we have ended up here doing a podcast together, which I think is funny because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like overstepping boundaries, but in a good way.
Yeah, okay. For me, talking about your generation, saying the word sure.
Sure.
And it's just like, and it's almost the same as
sure.
the Gen Z stare. And it's
like, I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care. Bill,
it's like, sure.
But you all the time, straightforward to my face, will say
sure.
You don't give an F.
But I also do sure,
but you do,
too.
you go,
I do sure a lot.
Yeah, you do sure.
100%. But that's why I'm a unique.
Wow. Yeah, you are a unique
boomer.
Yeah,
because
you're
actually Charles said this to me.
What?
He said that you're a Gen Z, but you act like, in some ways.
I act like a boomer?
In some ways, your maturity level.
Die.
Your maturity
Thank you.
level.
Thanks.
Because you are mature.
You're like, because you overstep work boundaries,
No,
because you call instead of text.
And
I do call instead of text.
And for me, I'm a boomer, but
Gen Z tendencies. We each have the other tendencies.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's why this works.
Exactly.
Maybe that's a little why this works.
I do that,
Charles
and
is smart.
my daughter tells me does sure to me all the time,
sure.
And I do this back to her. Sure.
Yeah. Wait, that's funny. The way that you do it with your facial
Sure.
expression, that's the sure that you give me all the time. Right. I'm like, Bill,
Sure.
do you want to do this thing for kids camp, blah, blah, blah? Sure. And I'm like, he does not care. And don't I normally say to you, I go, you don't care, do you? And you're like, sure. And I'm like, okay. That's what I thought.
But I get that get that. And also,
that's funny.
And also I work with, I told you I'm the board director for a young group, and I get that all the time.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I don't care.
So,
sure.
and that's sort of, and I do it too.
Yeah.
And that's the annoying thing.
Yeah. I think it's funny, actually. I like it. Okay, here's my last one. Photos.
Do you like anything about... All right, wait. So, what was your...
What?
Do a recap.
What I've said so far?
Yeah.
The things that I don't like. Calling instead of texting.
Yes.
And when they do text, it's awful. And then I put LOL on the end of this. Then I put overstepping work boundaries as well. My last one, I had 3.
I only did...
I did 3. Okay. Sorry, there were so many. I had to narrow it down. Okay. Just kidding. Photos and video quality, just horrible, terrible.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. The pictures that you send me sometimes, I'm like, has he ever worked a camera before?
Exactly.
Has he ever? I don't know.
Right.
When I send a picture, it's with purpose. Right. You send a picture
it's random.
For no reason. Yeah. Oh. For no reason, he sends a picture. Like, I just got a picture of Bill the other day with his bird on his head. What's your bird's name again?
Grape. But you asked about him.
No. You sent the picture first, and then I said, you have a bird? Oh, wait, no. Actually, I did ask. You said, I'll try to swing in, but cleaning my bird cage and have a board meeting tonight. I said, you have a bird? Sends me a picture with bird on his head. And I said, now that's a pod topic. Right. And then he sends another picture with the bird on his head that says live.
Yeah.
Don't know what that means. What do you mean live?
That's actually, the first one was one of my pictures I had on my...
Okay.
And the other one was...
Oh, this was a live picture. Okay, then Bill sends me proof that he was in People Magazine, which I actually liked those pictures. That was with a purpose.
Right.
Then Bill sends me a picture of the schedule for the podcast release dates, and I was like, okay.
I wanted to make sure that
you sent me a picture, and then you said scheduled. Let me know before too late. Yeah. The 6 Men's podcast took 3.5 hours to write, record, and edit.
It was crazy.
Please ask Charles to call me when have time.
Yep.
When have time. Sends me a picture of dumplings. I mean, that's all Bill does is send pictures of dumplings. Here are category options. I mean, you can just copy and paste this into a text. He texts me a picture of an email that he's already sent me. Yeah. That was crazy.
Did I do that?
Yes. You sent me a picture of the logo, and then you emailed me twice with the pictures of the logo. You sent me this picture.
Right.
And then you also emailed it to me twice.
I didn't know you forgot the email. Did you get actually,
you see how that's boomer? You see how that's boomer, though?
Right.
Do you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make sure.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you be like, did you get my email?
Right. Did you get my email? Gotcha.
One text. I sent you 3 emails.
It's like that Progressive commercial.
Yes. You sent me the email with the picture, and then you also texted me the picture.
It is so. Oh my God! It is so progressive.
You see? I know. But you like see it now?
Now I see it, and it's not a pretty picture.
But I was like getting, it was overwhelming. I was, whoa, my inbox had like 4 emails from you.
It's not,
all
it's
different
too
things.
much.
It's too much.
Oh my God.
It's too much.
I see it.
And then you had sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Actually, they
giant
I
paragraph.
think they were different.
Text messages, all different. And then I'll text him back like twice, and then he'll text me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 text messages.
Oh my God, I'm the
I'll
progressive
text
commercials.
him. I'll text him twice, and then he'll send me 2, and then I'll send him 1, and then he'll send me 3.
Right.
Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Right.
You texted me 9 times before you got a response.
Yeah, I was waiting because I want to make sure this gets done. That's a boomer thing, right?
Wait, that's cracking me up. Missed opportunity when asked what I do for money. Subtext, you suck at pickleball and can't possibly make a living at this. Next text, my bad. Next text, my best recording time is morning. Next text, episode 1 is set to drop Tuesday. Next text, the next morning. I've written a new episode for our podcast. I'll preview it. I'll record it. Heading to studio. Let's chat. Next text, I'm heading home. You are so fun. I mean, it's a play-by-play. Next text.
Now you know where we did this episode.
It's cracking me up. Next text. If okay, Monday, November episodes are done. Next text. After hard day of recording, I enjoy dumplings. Next text. Picture of dumplings. I mean, that's 9 text messages, Bill. Like I'm doing crap on Mondays. I am doing crap. Oh, it's so endearing. It's literally so endearing. My first text after all 9 of those text messages, I'm talking about the dumplings. I say, made by whom? He says, you know.
So,
oh my gosh, you are so funny.
My 2
making me cry.
that I don't like is the Gen Z and the Shure.
Okay, you have things that you like?
Let me go. We'll do that at the end.
Okay.
What I dislike about the boomers, I said, was stop learning and also driving.
You think boomers are bad drivers?
They're
angry drivers.
I didn't go there, but a lot of times it seems like they're in the middle lane driving 50 miles per hour.
Oh, they drive slow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
I can't say anything.
clot.
I drive slow. I drive really slow.
They're like that clot in your artery that's like right in the middle.
That gives
and
you the heart attack.
I want to get by them.
Oh my gosh,
and I
you were so
try
funny.
past them. They're like this and get the hell out of the way.
Do you know what I think is funny about boomers? They'll drive with their AirPods in. Have you seen that? Or they'll drive with like headphones in.
I haven't seen that.
It's hilarious. They like leave their AirPods or their earphones in their ears. Gen Z does it too. I can't say anything.
Okay.
Gen Z, oh, this is something I hate about Gen Z, about my own generation.
Okay.
They'll have a serious conversation with you with one AirPod in their ear listening to music.
Oh, that they really are.
That's not seen as disrespectful, which I think that is disrespectful because it's not you giving somebody your attention.
So you can hear the music going.
You can hear the music going while you're talking to somebody else. Okay. I have members come in, no offense to the members, they'll keep an AirPod in and they'll be like, how are you? You don't care. You have an AirPod in. They'll play with music in their ears. They'll go and play their games, which I think that's fun. That's your own prerogative, fun. Whatever. Right. It's when you're talking to somebody if you have an AirPod in your ear. Or they'll do their job with an AirPod in their ear.
Really?
Yes. That's disrespectful. You're getting paid $15 an hour in some of our cases.
Right.
$15 an hour to not have your AirPod in your ear. Right. That's what I think. Wow. They'll do their job. Yeah. That's what Gen Z will do that. Or like at Taco Bell, pull up to a Taco Bell and see if somebody has an AirPod in their ear when they're working. Guarantee you they do.
I've often go to Taco Bell and often I regret.
Yeah, you do.
And I regret going
at kids camp. Yeah, at kids camp, you bought 3 tacos and you didn't eat them.
Yeah, it was not.
Then you ate them after 3 hours after.
Exactly. It was.
Why would you let Taco Bell sit?
Exactly.
Okay. That's why would you let Taco Bell?
And why would I?
That's the end of the question.
Another corporation.
Or another random corporation. Oh, man. Sorry. Well, it's not monetized yet, so it doesn't matter.
That's actually a really good one.
Thanks.
Yeah, for me, it's the driving slow. They seem like they're always in the way, where I'm trying to get around them and get the hell out of my way because
That's
I'm
so
trying
funny.
to come through.
So
you don't get that?
No, I know.
You never get that impression?
No, because I'm the one, I'm the
You're a
driver.
slow driver? Okay.
Charles calls me a grandma.
Really? Okay.
Because on these Dallas roads, more people die, sorry to get serious, more people die on Texas highways than any other state in the country.
Really? I did not know that.
There's
40 to 50,000 people per year in the United States die.
It's so sad. That number is really freaking high. It's because people drive pissed and they drive recklessly. Yeah, it's you. You drive angry. Don't drive angry, you guys. It's not even worth it. I don't honk. Oh.
I never honk.
Here's what happened to me this week. I kind of just had one of those days where I was like, ugh, just one of those days. And I was already kind of emotional for no reason. I was just kind of emotional. And somebody honked at me on the highway. Okay. And I started crying. I don't know. But anyways, I know. I was just like already on the verge.
Honked because you were
Honked
slow?
Because, no, I had a serious text message come through. And I was looking at it, which I don't ever look at my text. I really don't. We were in traffic. I was stopped on the highway.
Text?
No. No, that's so funny. No, a serious text. Think about it. Am I getting a serious text from you? No, I don't think so. No, I got a serious text message come through. So I glanced at my phone for 1 second. This 18-wheeler pulls up into the next lane beside me, starts honking, and then starts screaming at me through his window. And he's like doing all these motions. And I'm literally, what? Like that. And he honks. No, he didn't give me a finger or anything. He didn't give me the finger. He's honking and yelling at me through his window. And I'm like, what? Then I stop my car, and he gets over into my lane, and I keep driving, and I honk back at him because I'm like, what the heck?
You pulled off to the side.
No, I stop in my lane to let him get into my lane because I was like, maybe he just wants to get in my lane, and he was trying to get my attention, and he's mad that I didn't look up or something. Right. Anyways, I don't know. He pulls up, he gets in front of me, and then another 18-wheeler pulls up beside me and starts honking at me and is mad at me. And I'm like, yes, two of them. And I'm like, which I guess that they were talking to each other through their like radios and stuff. I had no idea. Maybe because I honked back at the first 18-wheeler or something. Anyways, I have no idea. I started crying. And, But anyways, I just hate. I don't ever use my horn because I feel like you never know where. First of all, it's dangerous, I think, to use your horn because unless like somebody's not paying attention, it's like, hey, beep beep, pay attention.
If the lights change.
Yes, or if the lights change. But I wouldn't even honk there. You just never know where you're gonna find somebody. You know, It could be somebody's worst day of their life, and that honk could just. Anyways, so I never honk. Okay. Unless it's
if someone's coming into my lane and I want to tell them here.
Yeah. I'll tap. Yes, I totally will too. Because it's just hey, be safe, honk. Yes. But that's not me being mad or anything.
No, it's never.
Yeah.
I never do.
Anyways, me too. Anyways, that's my take on that.
What do you how about something that you love about either Zoomers and Boomers?
Something I love about Boomers.
What we dislike.
Yep. Something I love about Boomers. Let me pull up my list. I think that they actually have high levels of productivity. I think y'all are very productive.
I was going to go something else.
High level of what? What? High level of... Oh, testosterone. All of you, just so manly. The manliest men. That's something actually I hate about Boomers is they think that they're the manliest men. Whatever.
Your list is endless.
Yeah, endless. I could keep going. No, something I love about Boomers is I think... they have a high level of productivity. Wow. They're very productive. You're very productive. But that might be because you find joy in working. Whereas I'm like, when I want to relax and unwind, I'm going to read a good book.
I am very productive. But I think it's also because I'm very studious and very...
I'm studious too.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm not studious. No, getting sassy.
Well, how maybe studious isn't a good word.
I enjoy working. Yeah. I do really enjoy working. But I have found greater pleasure in doing something for myself. Right. But maybe your work is for yourself, and that's why you like it. Right. But I think I've been reading like the Anne of Green Gables books. Have you read those at all? Yeah. They're just so relaxing. They're just, you sit and unwind and you read Anne of Green Gables, and it's just relaxing. And you don't have to worry about having to perform on something. Okay. He started yawning, and he looked through me. He gave me the Gen Z stare.
That was my Gen Z stare.
Whatever. That was pretty good. He started looking above me. It wasn't the Gen Z stare. He started looking. Oh, you're not even looking at me. You're looking away from me. It's when you look at me and you're like.
That's good.
Anyways. That's what I say. Yeah. That's what I say. Productive.
Productive. Yeah. What I love about the Zoomers, you have so much energy and enthusiasm for things.
Really?
Yes. I am working with a group of young people, and they're always very enthusiastic about what they're doing, and it's almost, even if they're running into a wall, it's so much enthusiasm and energy running into that wall.
I almost choked.
I love that, and a stream of energy and ideas and enthusiasm. And it's amazing.
I think I'm passionate about things like that because I'm like a little ready for the generation that's running things right now.
The ones who
just running the world, like
screwed up
just
stuff.
running I mean, companies, anything, government, anything. I think my generation is really excited for us to be in charge.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm waiting.
I know.
I'm waiting for you guys to
I'm
be
excited.
in charge.
And I think a lot of it comes from, I just think it'll change the world. I have thought for so long, I think Gen Z is maybe the most clever generation that has ever lived. They are so funny and creative and clever. My mom's always said that too, which is funny. But I think Gen Z literally could be the ones that change the world. I just don't think Gen Z's not into war. Is Gen Z really into war?
So you really think the boomers like war? I wrote a whole book which is anti-war. Seriously,
I
if you
think that it's
about
not
it.
that you like war. I think that
We embrace
some of
it.
you embrace it maybe, or maybe there's no other way. It must be war. And I'm no. But I think boomers call Gen Z soft a lot because we're like, no, we don't need war.
Soft.
Yes, the term snowflake, that gets thrown around a lot for Gen Z. You guys are soft. You're the soft generation. You'll never know what hard work is. That's like a boomer criticism of Gen Z.
I don't personally think that because only with the small sample size that I have, which is my kids and people that I deal with, I don't feel that they're soft. I just think that they haven't gone through some experiences, but it does make them soft.
Yeah.
I've had friends who have cancer.
Yeah.
I have friends who a lot of young people haven't experienced. That doesn't make them soft. They just haven't had that experience. That doesn't make you soft. You just haven't had that experience.
We're coming to a crossroads. We've had people that have died too.
Right.
That's the whole thing. But it still doesn't make us hard. You know what I mean? It doesn't make us hard. And I still think when we lose friends, I don't know, maybe we're coming to a coming to a crossroad.
Come to think of it, when I was in high school, there was a young man on my tennis team who died from a car accident.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's traumatic.
Right. And I'm sure you probably have had experiences too.
Yeah, traumatic experience. I mean, everybody's had traumatic experiences. Right. I think literally the difference, I think our generation has always been looked at, you guys are the new generation, because you haven't experienced it. Literally, I think that, I'm like, no, doesn't matter. To me,
I didn't mean
this is so funny.
I didn't mean to say that, how I can put this without something thrown at me.
Yeah, and without being canceled.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, this is nuanced, layered.
What was the question?
I was like, I think boomers call Gen Z soft.
I don't think you're soft at all.
Yeah.
I don't think you're soft at all.
You know what? I have a really good example about this difference. Okay. Growing up in the church, a lot of my understanding of how a man was supposed to lead his home, because that's kind of what was that the woman's supposed to be the helper. That was the word, was helper. Anyways, and so it was the woman will make a man a sandwich whenever he wants a sandwich or whatever. Have you heard this?
No, is that really a teaching of the church?
No, not a teaching of the church. Not a teaching of the church. But it's the culture. The woman is second to. Right. Does that make sense? Anyways, growing up, and not my parents never did that either. My parents had a partnership. It was awesome. Anyways, I think people will take how the Bible is and translate it and then use it for maybe their own agenda, which is women shouldn't be in leadership positions, or women are too emotional to be the president of the United States, or all different stuff like that. You know what I mean? I think it all kind of, I'm trying to use this example about Bible meaning to reflect something that's bigger. Yep. Anyways, as I got older, there's this word in the Bible. I think it's called Ezer. I think that's the word. I need to make sure that, it's Ezer, E-Z-E-R. It's the Hebrew word. And that's how God described Eve when God made Adam and Eve. Okay? Eve is the helper. Eve. Right. Ezer. That's the word. The helper is Ezer. Anyways, but the other times that God uses that in the Bible is when he's describing himself and talking about the Holy Spirit. And so basically Ezer is my helper in my time of desperation. When crap hits the fan, who do I call on? Right. I call on my Ezer. It's not this.
That's a good thing.
Yes. It's not this wimpy little, you have to stay at home and I get to, which I think there's something beautiful about staying at home and being a stay-at-home mom and wife. If that's what you want to do, I think it's beautiful. There was a negative connotation on a woman being the helper to the man growing up. And I do think it comes from the boomer generation. I literally do. Not to assign all of you with that, but I think there was some sort of, what is the word? Is it stigma or stigmatization around women not being able to be leaders or be powerful or be their own. And so to me, when I was getting married, I was having a hard time with this verse in this Bible that's wives submit to your husband. I, with a big personality, always kind of had a hard time swallowing that truth, because I'm like, submit. Woo. Yeah. If I marry a terrorist, I have to submit to a terrorist. It's crazy. Anyways, that's not God's design for it. God's design was for the husband supposed to submit himself to Christ first. And if he's submitting himself to Christ, then my life is going to be way easier than his. He's called to lay down his life for me, how Christ laid his down for the church. Anyways, I just had this understanding. I hadn't done the research for myself, but instead had heard, sorry to assign it to your generation, but some boomer generation talk about how the wife is to be more seen and not heard necessarily, not to be her own sort of powerful character, this own sort of powerful person. Anyways, that's not the case.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm grasping at straws.
What?
I said I'm grasping at straws.
Things slowly change about the perception and the roles of husband and wife.
Yeah.
As we progress in years, 2025, it's a lot different the way my mom and my dad looked at that relationship versus I do versus
and
what
for me, my grandparents.
Right. Right. And I understand that, they have a different mindset of how they view things. And
it's beautiful too, because it worked for them. And my grandparents have been married for like 60 plus years. It's insane and it's amazing. Right. It just wasn't, I think in our culture, I can't afford unless you have some sort of great job, but like a woman can't really afford to stay home and not work anymore. I don't want women that choose to work to like catch flack for working. I also don't want women who choose to stay home to catch flack for staying home.
But
because I think that's awesome
getting back to the softness. Peel back to 2 levels. I need to understand what you're talking about as far as softness. They're not able to withstand some of these challenges in life.
Have you seen Whoopi Goldberg's interview when she was on The View or whatever show she's on? And she was, this young generation just will not go out and work hard enough for these homes. And it's like, well, actually, school is more expensive now. Homes are more expensive now. It's not that we're not working hard. It's that we're not making a livable wage to pay for all the things that are more expensive now, which I don't think that Chick-fil-A, I worked at Chick-fil-A, so I can say this, but I don't think Chick-fil-A workers should be out here making $20 an hour. That is not what I'm saying. I mean, that's in California. That is not what I'm saying. But I'm saying for some people who are working really hard, the housing market, it's very expensive. And to hear a millionaire, a multimillionaire, you guys are just soft.
And you're not working
working hard enough. I'm like, ma'am, you haven't seen that interview?
No,
I'm pulling it up. We can watch it after.
I'm not.
I'm going to pull it up.
I think everyone tries to do the best that they can. I know son's working hard. I know my daughter's working hard. He's got a part-time job. He's doing an internship. He's working at the student union. He's working as an intern at his company he's going to work for. He's getting a master's. My daughter's working and trying to.
You have 2 very successful kids.
I don't think that's soft.
No, that's not soft.
I'm not going to say that you guys are soft.
Well, no.
And you're working hard as a student
But it's emotionally soft. And I think the other thing
I'm emotionally soft.
He starts crying right now.
No, I'm emotionally soft.
Yeah.
The other day I was talking to somebody and I almost started crying.
You are a little soft, but in a good way. The connotation when I say soft is a bad way because it'll be, here's a good example. I've heard boomers say before, anxiety's not a thing. That's not real. You don't have anxiety. You don't have depression. That's a real thing. Yes, that's a real thing. Oh my gosh, she's in denial.
No. Yeah. I agree with you.
I know.
It is a thing.
I know. You're in denial that it's been said that anxiety. But I think social media, the added pressures of social media, especially when you're on it and you're playing this comparison game of, these other people that are my age have all of these things and I don't have all these things. And I feel like I'm trying to catch up and I'm trying to. Anyways, I think that adds to a young person's emotional stress and emotional pressure. Okay. And I think that would lead anybody to.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Everyone's got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes, but boomers see that as boomers are pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Right.
Zoomers are let us help you. Let's all help each other.
Right.
Which I think if you go either way, if you lean one way or the other too much, they can both tend to be unhealthy. There's great things about pulling yourself up from your bootstraps. This is great.
But sometimes you need help from
you need help from somebody else. Right. On Gen Z, sometimes you shouldn't get help from everybody else and you should pull yourself a little bit. There's a happy medium right in between. I don't think that it's fair for everybody, for boomers to say, pull yourself up for your bootstraps. I don't think it's fair for Gen Z to be, that's toxic of you, blah, blah. I don't think that's fair. I think it's somewhere right in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. I've never thought of the Gen Zs as being soft.
Okay. Well, then you're not canceled officially. Yeah. Woo! Dodge that bullet. Dodge that bullet. Should we bring the conversation lighter? Back to something lighter?
Did you talk about the things that I lost my train of thought.
I said productive for the things I love.
And I like the energy and the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
For boomers, this is the thing that I like about boomers.
Okay.
I think they know that they're older and sometimes they don't care.
Oh, yeah. They do not give a rip,
Right.
and it's fantastic.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that.
That
They
in
just
some
come
way-
as they are.
Yeah,
Yes.
and there's no pretense.
Yes.
And
It's just raw, totally
and
unfiltered.
I love the fact
Yeah.
that in some ways they don't really care. Just
Totally agree.
sometimes it's bad where
Yeah. I don't care what they think about me. F them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa.
and some of my wife's patients, they're like, I haven't showered in 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
don't care.
Yeah.
And I care.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
nose cares.
Yeah. My nose cares. Yeah.
But it's
But-
sort of refreshing
yes.
that they don't care. And
There's no
okay,
performance.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no exactly.
Yeah,
there's no
pretense, exactly
performance,
what you
there's
said.
No pretense is you get what you get, and
Yeah.
there's an honesty.
This is me.
And
Take it or leave
it's
it.
that New Yorkish.
It is kind of
thing.
New York. It's a little rugged. It's a little raunchy.
Right.
It's a little questionable
Right.
sometimes.
But it's.
But it's kind of endearing.
I like it.
It's a little endearing. I totally agree.
So
I totally agree.
Those are the things that.
Yeah, they don't care. They're like, I don't care if you don't like me. Take it or leave it. This is me. Yeah.
Exactly. And
That maybe has come
and
with
I-
wisdom of age
and I
too.
think
That's really good.
sometimes I think Gen Zs, they care too much what other people think.
Totally agree. I think that a lot of that comes from social media too.
Right.
There's
And
so
see,
much
we didn't
pressure.
grow up on that.
Yeah.
We didn't have social media. So
Yeah, there's so much pressure to.
there is a lot
There's
of
so
pressure.
much
I feel
pressure.
sorry for you guys in some ways.
Thank you.
No, I really do.
I know. I'm
there's so
gonna
much,
take that.
there's so much pressure that yeah.
That's why I can't have social media downloaded to my phone because I can't. I know I have tendencies to like succumb to that comparison pressure. I just don't even keep it on my phone.
Like I said, the things I love is the enthusiasm and energy that you bring, and the things that I also love about the boomers is that
they don't care. I love that. Yeah, I agree. And you know what? They're really good. If their boss like mistreats them, they're going to either quit my job or I'm going to go have a serious conversation with my boss where you can't treat me that way. I think Gen Z is timid in stuff, or they're either are timid in it or they're completely disrespectful to their boss. Boomers have a really good, we disagreed on this, let's talk about it.
Right.
Boomers are really good in the workplace. Whereas Gen Z, I think Gen Z, if something happens that you don't necessarily agree with or you don't necessarily like that happens, then you go into your boss and you're like disrespectful to them. Or you lean on the
you
side
don't
of.
do that though, do you?
No, I'm not. No, well, I hope not. Oh my gosh.
You
no.
have more boomer in that respect.
I don't know if I'm necessarily direct. I'm more timid, especially when it comes to controversy. I'm more timid with people
mean
in power. With people in power,
Okay.
I'm more timid there. I'm trying to work on it.
Right.
Well, this is what I
Right.
am feeling. What do you think? And talk through it. I don't think I'm very good about that yet because I'm always scared that they're going to fire me. I don't know why. That looms over me all the time. They're going to fire me and talk poorly about me
Okay.
to people that I don't know. I care about what they say
Right.
about me to other people. Wow. Yeah. If I do something wrong at this job or if I talk poorly to somebody, then that'll get back to them and they'll
I
think
told you
something
I care,
about me.
but I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to do a good job. I want to do a good job for my clients. I want to help my boss. I want to help
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I was talking to one of the other attendants. Said, "Oh yeah, I need someone to fill in for this time," and he said, "So and so never's filled in for me. I filled in for you multiple times." And he goes, "Yeah, I know, but
I know exactly what you're talking about.
right,
Yes.
and I'm trying to help out.
Yeah.
but
Speaking of, I need you to cover one of my shifts.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get to that. Nobody else will take it.
okay.
Anyways, keep going.
All right, we'll
You
talk
take
about
him all the time, but I need a December 23rd.
Okay, we'll
one.
talk about it. Okay. All right. Do we want to recap, or
I think that was great.
did you talk about your?
Well,
We talked
about humility.
Right,
We didn't
okay.
talk about my last question I didn't get to ask you like 2
boy.
episodes ago.
Okay.
We'll talk about it next time.
Okay. This is the Zoomer versus Boomer podcast. I'm Bill Wong.
And I'm Presley Gregory.
Thank you very much. We will see you next time.
Oh, yes.
Bye-bye. You are jacked. And, I'm
And
like,
did you feel
I felt
you were employee discrimination?
no,
You're-
I did not feel
harassment.
I was no, not at all. I
yeah,
was
because you
what?
liked it.
I don't know if I felt that. I felt what is it was similar to, oh, I listened to your podcast. What?
What?
Are you kidding?
You were like surprised.
Yeah, that
Okay.
anyone would be listening to this.